An original story by Vibrant 9. The Three Turtle Builders. Once upon a time, in a world far, far away in the future, there were three turtle siblings who decided to leave their home and build their own houses. The eldest turtle, Alec, wanted to build his house with the newest and most advanced 3D printing technology and materials. He believed that a high-tech house would protect him from any danger. The middle turtle, Ted, wanted to build his house with natural materials such as mud and clay. He believed that a house made of natural materials would be more in harmony with nature and would be more sustainable while also protecting him from danger. The youngest turtle, Tiny, wanted to build her house with recycled materials. She believed that recycling and repurposing materials was the best way to protect the environment and conserve resources. One day, a crocodile named Gary heard about the three turtle siblings building their houses and decided to pay them a visit. Alec, the eldest turtle, welcomed Gary into his high-tech house made of reinforced 3D printed titanium panels and bricking and advanced insulation materials. Gary was impressed, but he asked Alec if the materials were really enough to protect him from danger. "Alec," began Gary, "is the combination of the materials you use and the way your house is built really enough to protect you from danger?" "Well, I don't know," Alec responded. "Let's go to my brother's house and see if he has an answer." Ted, the middle turtle, invited Gary and his brother Alec into his 3D printed mud and clay house. Gary and Alec were pleasantly surprised to find that the house was cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Gary asked Ted if the natural materials were enough to protect him from danger. "Ted, me boy," Gary questioned, "is this house you have constructed with the materials you have chosen and the way it was built really enough to protect you from danger?" "I believe so," Ted responded, "but we should check with our sister, right, Alec?" Who was admiring the natural curves and sweeping arcs and designs in the now dry mud and clay that a 3D printer can produce. "Oh, yes, let us go to Tiny's house." And off the little group went to Tiny's house. Now, Tiny's house was the smallest of the three because she was not yet a full, matured turtle. So the doorway to the inside was barely large enough for a full-grown crocodile to enter. But with Gary holding his breath and a slight oof from him, he was able to get inside. And Tiny, the youngest turtle, happily showed Gary her house made of recycled materials. Gary was amazed to see how beautiful and unique the house was, and he asked Tiny if the recycled materials were enough to protect her from danger. "Tiny, my dear," asked Gary, "now I have already asked your brothers about their houses, and I will now ask you the same. Is your house, the way it was constructed and the materials used, able to protect you from danger?" Tiny responded, while rubbing her hands together. "Well, now that I think about it, we should produce a series of tests to find out." The three turtle siblings and Gary the crocodile decided to put Tiny's idea together to test the strength and durability of their houses. They went through a storm, a flood, and even a fire. But at the end of the adventure, all 3 houses had stood strong, each one in its own unique way. Gary realized that the best way to protect oneself from danger was not by using the newest and most advanced materials, nor by using natural or recycled materials, but by using a combination of all 3. From that day on, Gary and the 3 turtle siblings became the best of friends. They went on many more adventures together, always building and innovating, using the best of all materials and techniques. The end. I hope you enjoyed this original story by Vibrant 9. Please like, share, and subscribe if you are interested in more stories.